The Corpsepaint Show is live here every Sunday. We hope you had a good week and are joining us again. We really appreciate that. Hey, all of our shows are archived on our YouTube channel, The Corpsepaint Show, so you can always go back and see everything. We have been encouraging people to think for themselves since 2016. Right, Spike?
Yeah.
Since 2016. And we are backed by dark forces that are at our beck and call. We appreciate you guys joining us. We're here every Sunday and happy to have as a guest host tonight because Janie Slash has the week off, Spike Stiletto. Hello, Spike.
Hi, you guys.
You look so good.
Aw, thanks.
Now, Spike, can we call you a horror host?
I suppose. Matinee movie.
Sci-fi host?
Mostly sci-fi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love these old sci-fi movies. This is what you host.
Yeah.
Okay. So kind of describe to me how that works. Are you introducing the film and then cutting in every little
Yeah.
every little while?
It's a movie serial. So, if you know that in the 30s and 40s, before their feature film, they would show a 20-minute episode of a movie serial, which was like several serials to make a long movie, right?
So it's 20-minute segments.
Yes.
Okay.
And so far, I believe we've done 13 seasons.
Cool.
And I introduce the show, and I will, and then I'll tell you what it's about and what's going to happen.
Maybe who's in it. And
yes.
Yeah.
One of my favorites is Captain Marvel. It's the original one, and it was actually a male Captain Marvel, but I can't help it. I like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, of course. So are they mostly in black and white?
Yeah. Actually, they're all in black and white.
All right.
Except I'm billed in color. So.
Okay. And then every so often you're going to break in and say, wasn't that a crazy scene with so-and-so and Soho when they shot the ray gun at the alien? And
exactly.
So, okay.
Kind of like Elvira.
Yes. You're Elvira for MMS, which is matinee
movie serials.
Thank you for being here because it's matinee movie serials.
I actually think we have our website right here.
Oh,
awesome.
Look at that. Matinee movie serials. Spike Stiletto.
Thank you.
All right, so Spike.
Yes.
It's a Sunday afternoon. It's a lazy Sunday.
Lazy Sunday.
Lazy. Let's say I want to watch some matinee movie serials with Spike as the host. Where do I go?
Well, you can download the Spydar TV app.
Well, what is that on? So Roku?
You can download it on Roku. I believe you can download it on Amazon Fire Stick now.
Cool.
And any smart TV. You can download it on your iPhone, on your Android, and any smart little handheld devices.
Okay.
And you can also go to SpydarTV.com.
So at Spydar TV, and that's SPYDER.
SPYDAR.
Okay, see, I'm glad you're here. Spydar. Spydar.com. And then I can watch it from the website there? Okay.
You can.
All right.
You'll hit click live, and unfortunately, you can't watch previous seasons and whatnot. It's all just live stream. And Matinee Movie Serials comes on at 2:30 on weekdays.
Okay.
And 12:30 on weekends.
and 12:30. All right. So yeah. So on a Sunday,
Yes.
like I said, lazy Sunday.
Yeah.
12:30. Certainly you're awake by then
Right.
and have had your coffee.
Hopefully.
And at 12:30 you can watch at Spydar TV the live stream.
Yes.
With you hosting.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. And so besides Captain Marvel, what other ones kind of, I don't know, stand out as really a statement of their time? You know, the 30s and 40s. Was it a lot of, you know, we're afraid of the Russians, or was it a lot of nuclear activity, or?
Zorro.
Okay.
Zorro was really big in the matinee movie serials. Actually, one of the biggest serials of its time, and obviously grew to be bigger, as you know it. So, another one that I really like is the Rocket Man series, because the rocket suit that was used in my very first serial was also used in like several other serials, like Zombies of the Stratosphere, I believe, and Commando Cody. But that, yeah, it's so funny because it just looks like a man in a tin can in the air.
Right. Flying through the air. Now, all right, very cool, Spike. So I'm starting to learn a lot more about Roku.
You are?
And, yeah, I definitely want to get it, I think. And you're saying it
I
is...
think you should get an Amazon Fire Stick.
So it's similar
Yes.
to Roku.
Yes.
Or does it have Roku and more?
You can do anything in a Fire Stick. I love my Fire Stick.
Okay. So with any smart TV, you just plug in the Fire Stick, and then whammo, it's like MMS. It's magic.
Yes. Whammo blammo, it's magic. And then on the evenings, you can watch Frightmare Theater.
Okay, let's talk about Frightmare Theater. So Frightmare Theater is also... You explain your role, please, in Frightmare Theater.
Okay, so Joel had messaged me, and he's like, "Hey, I need girls to come on and co-host as a sister in Frightmare Theater." And I was like, "Cool. So what do I get to be?" He's like, "You get to be a vampire," and I'm like, "This is pretty fitting." Okay. And then I ended up being just Sister Spike on Frightmare for season 5. We filmed the first half with several other blondes, and then the second half was with Paisley, which is actually Scarlett, the host's daughter, and another girl. Oh my gosh, Bree. Her name was Bree, and it actually turned out really well.
So kind of multiple hosts for Frightmare Theater. And of course, those are what...
Well,
go ahead.
you have the main host, which is Mistress Scarlet, and then you have the sisters that support her behind her, but she's the one that mainly is hosting it.
All right.
And then a spin-off of that.
And look at that. There's
Yep.
Miss Scarlet right there.
Yes, there's Mistress Scarlet, there's Original Sin that's next to her, and then behind is Nika, Donna, and Mona Lisa, and myself.
And you're on the far right.
Yeah.
Very classy. Look at you guys.
Yeah.
So
we're
Frightmare Theater,
fabulous.
obviously, what movies will we see there?
You will see The Crawling Hand, and
Love it.
then you'll see I believe Sisters of Death. I think Frankenstein versus Dracula, and some of them. There's a bunch. There's a lot. I'm not necessarily
these
sure.
are old
what those.
classics.
Yes.
All right, very good.
Yes.
It's got to be fun.
They're all the Frightmare Theater's all old B horror movies.
You mentioned that to me before.
Yes.
All right, so they're old B movies, and so we know there are a lot of B movie fans out there.
And some of them are so bad. I mean, so bad.
I love bad movies.
I know, me too.
I do.
I love cheesy. What can I say? Rocky Horror is one of my favorites.
Well, if you certain bad movies, there we are, overhead shot.
Hi.
We are here at On Air Media Studios in Dallas, Texas, in our lovely home away from home. And Spike, what do you think of our cool studio?
I think your studio is freaking rad.
Isn't it?
I'm gonna take this guy home right here.
Oh, that's Eddie from Iron Maiden.
Oh my gosh, that thing looks like I shit it out last week. What's that on the ground? Look at that baby eating a brain.
Yeah, the baby. Yeah. I don't think you did that.
Well, dang.
So, but yeah, this is our cool home. And our engineer tonight is Jason over on the engineering board. Thank you, Jason. Put on your lab coat.
Absolutely.
Put on your lab coat because Spike is here giving us the info on sci-fi and Frightmare Theater.
Your Captain Stiletto has arrived.
Hey, I'm sorry, Jason. What did you say?
I said you're welcome. Say anytime. I'm
okay.
glad to be here
Yes, we always have fun.
for a week. That's right.
Hey, quick announcement that next week on this show, we're going to have Tui from BitRot to talk about their show coming up at Gas Monkey.
Oh,
and in
rad.
2 weeks, we will have a singer named Christine Young who just released brand new album, video, and a single. I'm always excited to talk to her. All right. Spike Stiletto, Spydar TV.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing. We're showing all of this matinee movie serials. We're showing the Frightmare Theater, but I don't think we're showing any imagery of Spydar TV. SPYDAR is really what you've got to look for if you've got the Fire Stick or Roku to find what you're doing, right?
Well, let's give it to them.
What do you mean? You got one to give away?
Yeah.
I knew that was a magic jacket. You got extra pockets in it.
Yeah,
is
now
it
it has an extra pocket.
SpydarTV.com?
SpydarTV.com. Our crack
Is that right?
engineer. Yes, it is, with a DAR.
That little guy right there?
Is that it?
Yes.
Is that
is
it? Okay, good. And at 12:30 on weekends, right? We can see
Yes.
MMS.
Yes.
Oh, is this showing what? Yeah, what are
Yeah.
the options?
Yeah, it's looking like it's just showing genres, different
Sci-fi,
films and stuff you
horror.
can find.
The cartoon one is really cool too.
Cartoons up here. It looks like there's several different options.
Okay, my mom actually watches this too.
Good.
Yeah.
Tell me a little about the cartoons. They're old 30s and 40s cartoons?
Yeah, they're old 30s and 40s cartoons.
Let's look. Look at that.
What? Whoa.
And you have hosts for those shows also. And usually they're, most of the time, they're all beautiful women.
Well, look at that. We're learning something today, Satan.
Hey, we are.
I mean,
Cartoons hosted by beautiful women.
yeah.
We have one right here in the studio.
This is a good show.
Yes.
It's a good show.
Spydar TV. We need to get the word out to more people to
Yes.
check it out.
We have, I forgot how many followers Joel told me we had. I think we have a lot.
All right. Well, good. What
But
would you
it's
say?
but we need a lot more.
Look, you are where angels fear to tread. That's what we call you.
Where angels fear to tread.
Yeah, and Jason will pull that up again in a second. It's just your lower third description right
Yeah,
there.
it's one of three.
That's great.
Several different options.
We have several options about you, Spike. But see, when you're wearing all the red and you have those horns and also some ears somewhere,
I do have ears somewhere. See,
Then-
meow. I meow all the time. It's so funny. Like, yes, because like if I'm at work or something, I'll be walking and I'll see a friend from the distance and I'll go no at the top of my lungs.
and they know it's you
Yeah,
because of the meow.
the entire warehouse knows it's me. But yeah,
Now, in this warehouse, are you like, here's what I picture Spike's warehouse job to be. You've got a whole bunch of canisters of old films. I know that's not it.
sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that. And you're like, you remember the scenes in like Mrs. Doubtfire, I think it was, you know, they have all these old movies and old canisters. You got to move them and ship
Warehouse,
them out.
I mean, I'm Captain Stiletto. We're talking about the warehouse to build my spaceship, of course.
Now, can we talk some more about Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
The guy who looks like a tin can.
Rocket Man's pretty great.
What
That was actually my first one.
Does he fight villains? Is that the
Yes,
point of Rocket Man? Okay.
He fights. No, I almost got him mixed up with
Elton John?
no.
No.
King of the Rock. The serial is called King of the Rocket Man, and honestly, it's been a while since I filmed for it. So I read from a teleprompter to do this.
Cool.
So, I don't know. Like, they share the same suit in like 30 different cereals. So we have that.
Is it from like 1949?
Yeah.
There you go. That's
I
post-war.
think King of the Rocket Man.
King of the Rocket Man, 1949.
Was it?
I don't. I'm just.
Oh,
I'm
he's
looking at
going to
the
pull up
IMDb.
something because he's that good.
Yeah, I'm
Heavens
looking
to
at the
Betsy.
IMDb.
Yeah.
King of the
yeah,
Rocket
yeah.
Man. 40.
Jeff King.
There it is.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
look at that suit. Yeah, they used that in Commando Cody, Zombies of the Stratosphere, Raid.
Oh, see?
Old school. Look at that.
I love
Super.
it.
Yeah, told you. Got a can on his head. You ugly. Put your face away.
Yeah. Hide your face.
Hide your face.
Speaking of cans,
Speaking of cans,
yes, this is not a tin can, but it's an aluminum can.
an aluminum.
Aluminum, it is-
Aluminium.
It is
Gibberish cat.
right,
Blah, blah, blah.
and it is a recyclable aluminum from our friends at Liquid Death Mountain Water. Yes, it looks like a beer, but it is just water. Go for it. Oh, we need a camera on that. There she is. That's how we drink Liquid Death. And Liquid Death, we're proud to say, is one of our partners. And here's their website, okay? Murder Your Thirst. Their other slogan is Death to Plastic. And by that they mean, let's get rid of single-use plastic bottles. Right, Spike?
Amen.
And replace them with recyclable aluminum. Now, my prediction... Hey, let's play that funny commercial right there.
You want to play it?
Yeah, let's play that,
Ooh,
Jason. Now,
let's do
this is not for the squeamish. Heads up. This is not like the 1930s cartoons.
Sourced and bottled in majestic mountains, Liquid Death Mountain Water will murder your thirst.
Oh my gosh. It's gone.
See how peaceful and
That
wonderful
is
this
the
company is?
best commercial
That sounds
of
very
all time.
peaceful.
Yes. All right, so Liquid
That's
Death.
great.
Look, my prediction is, and it probably is going to be wrong, but my prediction is that in a year from now, Spike, it will be socially unacceptable to be seen holding a plastic water bottle, especially rock and roll bands. This is water for metalheads. Now, Jason is going to share with us this other website that is related to Liquid Death, and it is all about curbing plastic pollution in our oceans.
Yes.
Plastic pollution. What does it say? What does it say, Spike?
It says plastic pollution, our disposable life.
Our disposable life. Let's not live like that.
Don't ask me to read the rest of that.
No. So, no, this is a great website that is called faunaandflora.com, I think.
.org.
Thank you.
fauna-flora.org.
Very good. And just a great article about, once again, where all those plastic bottles end up, and that is in our waterways and then our oceans. And it's killing life in the oceans, and that is affecting this planet. So drink Liquid Death. That's
Also,
our
if you
point.
recycle your plastic bottles, they become blankets and stuff.
Plastic can be, right? I guess.
Have you? I mean, they make microfiber out of plastic, recycled plastic bottles.
Would you forward us some more information on this?
Yeah.
Because I'd like to know the source and also investigate deeper.
Hell yeah!
And we will share it in future episodes.
All right.
They're very good. Yes. Hey, guess what's coming up? Speaking of our oceans, Shark Week, which started today, I think,
I
on
did
Discovery.
not-
Look
Oh.
at that.
Oh,
So good, you'll.
that's Shark Week. All right. I was like, how did you know that? Oh wait, he is Satan. Never mind.
We know.
He knows a lot.
Mother Nature is Satan's
The
wife.
smell of blood. There is blood in the water. So good you'll scream. Discovery Channel. Shark Week starts. I think today is
I
the
love
day.
Shark
I
Week.
think it is today.
Yeah,
I think it was today that it started.
yeah. But didn't we have a cool video of a shark
We do
eating
have
someone?
a
So,
video.
Fish are
yes.
friends, not food.
Let me get that prepped real quick.
oh, okay. Oh, okay. So thank you, Jason. Now, we're going to also talk about upcoming events at Gas Monkey Live.
Yes.
And shows that we're co-presenting or producing and sponsoring and stuff like that. That'll be coming up.
I
Spike,
got you ready.
all right, let's do it. This is Shark Week. It sounded like you when you meow.
Shark!
Do it like you're underwater. That's right. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, your show's on Spydar.
Yes.
Spydar. And you can go to the website or find it on Roku, what have you, right?
Yes.
And there's a cool little intro video that you guys made. And we're going to show that.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah, for Texas, for Frightmare Theater.
Yeah, it's just called Frightmare Theater. Yeah,
Frightmare Theater.
Frightmare.
I was thinking of the event, wasn't I?
Yeah, you
Texas
were.
Frightmare.
Yeah, you were.
Whoops.
Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Good evening. Welcome to Frightmare Theater. My name is Mistress Scarlet, and I'm glad that you are sharing your time with us. Each week we look forward to showing you some of the absolute worst horror movies ever made. We really strive to pick the best of the worst. So why?
Best of the worst. That says it all right there. So like you said, this is B movies.
Yes.
And you choose the best of these low-budget B movies that are horror movies from years past.
And I am featured in season 5.
Cool. Yes, good. And that was Mr. Scarlet. And,
Mistress Scarlet.
And so this is a little about what it is, and you're introducing films, you're talking about films, you're talking about people in the films, and also laughing uncontrollably at the B movie scenes that crack us up. Gotcha. Very cool.
Yes, it's a lot of fun to do.
Woo. All right. So, Corpsepaint Show is live every Sunday, and we appreciate you guys supporting us. We're on Facebook and then a lot of other networks, but additionally, all of our shows are archived on our YouTube channel, Spike.
Oh, that's
All of them.
amazing.
Yeah, all the way back to 2016, so you can see everyone a gem.
And we're going to make that suggestion to Joel
Cool, yeah.
to archive it so
Save
that
'em.
our fans can watch our
Go back
previous
and-
episodes.
There you go.
That would be wonderful.
You might want to.
And then you could watch me all the time.
All right, so hey Jason, now I know there's a picture of the Dallas Cooper event. You were there.
Yes, that was amazing.
What a great band. Now this is the
Yes.
Alice Cooper tribute band. And they're multi-talented. They use the guillotine. They use the baby dolls. They use the fake bodies.
They even have their own like Calico Cooper, and the lead singer looks basically exactly like him. And sounds exactly like him.
Uncanny resemblance. And we have a photo, and they also have Feed My Frankenstein dude.
I wonder who that is. Oh my gosh! Look at that Frankenstein dude.
Look at that. That was from Dallas Cooper last week. Very fun event. You were there. It was very cool. Very cool.
The guitar. Yeah, look.
Ooh.
It's Jay and Mr. Mario.
Yeah, Mr. Mario. That is Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
No, look.
No, that's the real Alice Cooper. The actual Alice Cooper is named Vincent, but he's Mario's body double.
I agree. It's all explained by SPYKE STYLETTO.
Exactly.
Body doubles.
Yes.
Well, they use a lot of those in 30s and 40s movies.
Probably.
All right. Now, all right. So we want to spend a little bit of time talking about some movies that are forthcoming. Now, you're all into that, and your movies that are forthcoming, I know, are kind of old classics. But on this show, we have got some brand new releases that we like to just kind of tease people with, educate people about, and just put the information out there. We are a post-apocalyptic and post-lying show because we try and bring the truth and just lay it on the table. You decide if you like the forthcoming movies. Sound good?
That sounds pretty good.
Now, is the first one we're starting with
Necro Murder.
Necro Murder. Necro Murder is about a black metal dude, and we're going to show a couple minutes of the actual movie. A black metal dude who is living in Norway, I think, and is kind of loosely based on the rise of black metal in the 90s in the Nordic countries. All right, so this is Necro Murder. Necro Murder. Look for it. All right, so Spike, I'm not sure what's going on here. It's a black metal musician, extreme metal musician, who
he's got Corpsepaint on.
Yeah. We support Corpsepaint, as you know.
Oh, look, it's one of your demons.
It is. It's sort of like a combination of me and Mario, didn't it?
Kinda.
All right, so now extreme metal musicians are people too, and obviously he's got to walk around and find somewhere to eat or whatever he's doing here. So the movie is Necro Murder, and it is available now. I think you can watch a whole thing on YouTube. It's like one of the serials. It's like 30 minutes long.
Really?
Yeah, it's not,
Yeah, it's only like 30 minutes. So, I mean, that would be a pretty good watch, probably.
Yeah, 30 minutes. It's sort of like one of the serials.
Yeah, I'm a huge Buffy fan, and I went through all 244 episodes of that and Angel in like a month. So, yeah, I think I could totally.
Oh, wait. All right, so the extreme metal musician goes to New York City.
Yeah, he goes to Times Square.
Oh, I thought you said he went to Norway, but he's from New
He's
York.
from Norway, I believe.
Yeah. And he decides to walk around, and make a phone call.
I just
see what's up.
I want to tell him that it's New York. No one's really going to actually look at you funny. That's like normal there.
The graphics and stuff for the titles and how they did that's really cool looking, man. I like that.
It's kind of normal here, too, but only late at night.
Yeah, and only at the Corpsepaint show.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yes, you have to do the black metal pose in Times Square, and with your bullet belt and guitar.
Oh, yeah. I like the equipping of the the armor.
Okay, now I'm certain what happens is a little bit of conflict, a little bit of love, and a little bit of comedy, and a little bit of extreme metal in this.
I'm hoping it's a lot of bit of metal.
I love all of these aspects.
Well, so far it's been a dude walking around in slow-mo in Times Square. That is...
And don't forget the click of the wrist. It's the click of the wrist.
Okay, or holding the grapefruit, in the metal pose.
Grapefruit?
Yeah. Put your hand out.
Why are we
That's
holding?
the metal. That's the metal pose.
Why are we? That's the Laura K hand.
Oh. Are your fingers okay? Look at that. That
Like
is
you're gonna grab an
necromer-
imaginary booby.
Now, all right. So let's continue on. I got a couple more trailers too, and I want your opinion on these. So
Okay.
so far, we showed a short snippet of Necro Murder. Your thoughts? Do you think it goes anywhere?
I'll try it, I guess.
Yeah, I would check it out too, only because it's 30 minutes long, and it's
Yeah.
hey, it's not like you're investing.
A
You know
lot
what I
of
mean?
time. Yeah, I dick on my phone a lot more than that, so I can definitely give it a try.
All right, Necro Murder.
Necro Murder.
Necro Murder. Yeah, support it if it's good. Now, what is next, Jason? What is our next?
The next one we got here is a trailer for Creep Show from 2019.
The new Creep Show. Creep Show. Let's take a look.
Who are you?
You know it's okay to be scared, right?
You gonna tell me what this is all about?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. You've killed before. You'll kill again.
I see what you did there.
There are things in the corners of this world. Help me! They'll drive you insane. A new generation of horror has risen from the dead. You're in for it now.
Why?
It's the way it's supposed to be.
So that's a Shudder release. I want you to host that one. That's got a lot of blood and guts and gore.
You hosted awesomely.
I want you real close to the mic when you talk.
Awesome.
Hey, I saw you messing around with our Fangoria magazine. This is the new issue.
Yeah.
I re-upped my subscription, and Fangoria, and we love them. You know, they're Dallas-based. They're producing films right here in Dallas. They are all about independent horror cinema, and the magazine is chock-a-block full of articles like on Midsommar. And
How is Midsommar? Have you
haven't
watched
seen it
that?
yet. Haven't seen it yet.
No, I want to see that.
I keep hearing good things.
I originally saw this, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a cover for my favorite Cher movie, Mask.
Oh, you're a big Cher fan.
Yeah,
You are.
yeah,
All right.
quite, quite huge.
Now, all right. So that was a Creep Show. Looks fabulous. It's a Shudder release, and heck yeah, if you're a horror fan, there you go.
I think I saw
There you go.
David Arquette in there.
Really?
Yeah. I
Fantastic.
think he was in there.
All right. So the next one we're going to show is Nightmare Cinema, not to be confused with Frightmare Theater. Your Frightmare Theater.
That's Nightmare Cinema.
That's Nightmare Cinema. Nightmare Cinema is sort of like Creep Show. It's little segments from various different directors. So let's take a look. This is Nightmare Cinema.
I'm the projectionist. A curator of 100 years of nightmares, trapped in a silver screen that never forgets.
What are we gonna do? Fight the damn devil.
Just relax. Everything's going to be fine.
Come and get me.
Welcome to my nightmare.
Yeah. All right, Mickey Rourke. Yeah. So it's
Mickey Rourke.
Look, right? So it's 5 different directors that do their own segment of this movie, and one of them is his name is Kitamura. Interesting guy. He also made Midnight Meat Train. If you saw that, maybe on Netflix or something like that. So Midnight Meat Train. But super interesting and similar to Creepshow. That was Nightmare Cinema. Spike does Frightmare Theater. Yeah, but this one is is Nightmare Cinema. Now, can we jump to Downrange?
That's the next one.
All right. So yeah, Downrange. Now, just a word here.
Yes.
This is not a trailer. This is someone putting together the most violent scenes from Downrange, another movie made by Kitamura. I can't pronounce his first name. He's from South Korea. And so Kitamura's Midnight Meat Train and Downrange, and now he is part of Nightmare Cinema.
Okay.
But these are all the kill shots, I think, is what it is from Downrange, which is these people, their cars, breaks down and there is a sniper and they don't know where he's shooting from. And so gore ensues. I don't know if you can handle this, Spike. Will you check it out though?
I might be scared.
If you need to run out of the room, it's okay. I'll cover for you.
Okay.
All right. So Downrange, the highlight reel.
Can you live with that?
Too intense for you?
Oh my god. You were not lying. That was really intense. That was so gross.
Downrange was made a couple years ago, and yeah, if you're into extreme gore,
oh my god, yeah.
get it on your radar.
Yeah.
Jason, what do you think, man?
That was gory.
Yeah, you can't eat and watch that.
No, I was worried about the dog right there at the end. Man, I had to get. I can't do the dog.
I think there's good news about.
Okay, well that's something.
Yeah, it's good.
Like, as long as the dog lives, I'm totally cool. But yeah, it's still really gross. And I was like, no.
You know, I was gonna say earlier about your films, they don't make them like they used to. But you know what? Look at that.
Right?
They
Dude,
make them.
Okay, so there's a scene in the original Flash Gordon where they have dragons fighting, and the dragons are not dragons or not CGI or anything. It's from the 30s, y'all. So it's freaking iguanas. They're going at it like it's like blah, blah, blah.
People bought that back then.
I was like, okay.
You film it close up, it looks like giant dragons.
Yeah, that's, I suppose, alien dragons.
So good.
Giant alien dragons.
See, that makes me want to see that episode.
You should watch it because there are fighting iguana alien dragons.
I think it is healthy for us to laugh at horror sometimes, and you're offering an avenue to do that. You can laugh at those old crazy sci-fi slash horror movies.
And I love that because it's actually gotten me closer to where I could almost watch something that intense, but I'm just like, I'm not there yet. But
you did go a little pale. I was watching you.
I was like, no. I squealed over here. He was sitting here laughing at me.
No,
and I'm like,
I was not laughing. Look, are you saying
I might have laughed a little bit?
Okay.
He totally laughed at me. I was like,
we had the microphone off though, so people did not hear this.
Yeah, nobody
That's
knew
good, because
until you told them. So
they would have had a lot of squirrel squeak in their ears.
All right, so the next one we're going to talk about is Brightburn. I want you to watch this one too. It's not as gory as the segments from Downrange, but Brightburn, new release, looks very cool. And then we'll talk about it. Okay.
Mom, who am I? You are a gift. We believe that you came here for a reason. I know it's been difficult for you lately, that you feel different from other kids.
Touch the floor, Brian!
You are different.
Caitlin, get my hand up.
He's a creep.
Help him up.
What are you doing?
I want him in handcuffs and I want him gone. Do you even know who his real mother is?
I'm his real mother. Let's go.
Maybe there is something wrong with bringing him.
I will never turn against our son.
He's not our son.
Hey, who's messing with me?
Something wrong?
Boy around by chance?
You're one of the only people in the world that knows how special I am. there are believed to be no survivors among the 268 passengers on board.
No, no, no!
Whatever you've done, I know there is good inside you.
Tori!
You're safe now.
You
I want to do good, Mom. I do.
Yeah, just do it. All right. Now, Brightburn. Look, when we talk about classic 30s and 40s sci-fi and horror,
Yes.
that's what you are all about. And that's what
Yeah.
Spydar is. And that's really a history of horror because that movie, Brightburn, is a sci-fi movie. It's about a boy who has a power to be able to control things, and it's really based on that sci-fi template that was, you know, in all the movies that you're hosting.
I guess
There you go.
so.
So-
Yeah, it looks like they took a lot from the Superman mythos and just
Yeah.
flipped it on its head.
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man?
Rocket Man.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, Rocket Man.
My
The,
bad.
the guy with the tin can head.
Tin can head.
Liquid death. All right. So we encourage you to check out Spydar TV and find Miss Spike Stiletto hosting MMS, which is Matinee Movie Serials, every day during the week, and then on weekends at 12:30. You said so right after 12, right after noon, 12:30 p.m. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then you go for your afternoon mimosas.
you are a model.
Yes.
You have done. You did. I know you posted a recent photo pic series from Ben Britt. Do I have the name right?
Yes.
Yep. And great picture that you sent us also that we used for our graphic. Thank you to Lil Spark Films for putting that together. Another
Thank
great
you.
partner of ours. And let's look at some of your other photos. Now, some of these are recent. Some of them are, I think, from a couple
Okay.
years back. All right. So talk to us here. This is quite a pose, Miss Spike.
Thank you. This is my jab at fashion modeling, and my photographer Dave Mosse took this for me, and this was a couple months ago.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, this is
great.
pretty
okay.
recent.
Yeah, very good.
And this one's by Logan Gray. We did this one in the spring.
There's a lot of sun on your hair. That's nice.
Yes. And we went out to this place, I think in Cedar Springs or something.
Logan Gray?
Yes,
All right.
Logan. He is a lot of fun to work with. I just worked with him recently on the same day I went to the Alice Cooper show. Yeah.
Cool.
The Dallas Cooper show.
Oh,
my
Dallas
bad.
Cooper. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last week.
Well, I don't know if they knew that. Like, I didn't travel time and go to the Alice Cooper show on Wednesday and then come back to my photo shoot.
Very cool. All right.
That is actually my dame night. I am as you know, a burlesque dancer. This is back in 2013, 2014, close to when I first started burlesque. And I had learned all I needed to know, and I became a diamond dame versus the diamond debutante, which is the dames in training. But this was also the night before I performed in Dallas for the very first time.
But this is a performance shot on stage.
Yes,
Yeah.
in Arkansas.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you told me you're from Little Rock.
Yes, this is in Little Rock.
Nice. Very
Whitewater
good.
Taverns, I believe.
Cool.
And that's a backstage shot.
All right. And what does this remind me of? Is it okay? Is it Vampira?
Mm-mm,
No, but look at those eyelashes.
Disney.
No, and look at those eyebrows. Go ahead, Disney.
It's Disney, and if you can guess, it's a little blue alien, and he's my favorite.
And his experiment 626,
Stitch.
if anyone knows where that is, it is Stitch.
Stitch.
Oh, Stitch.
Stitch, Baba.
All right. So Jason got that right. Thank you, Jason. Now
I do what I can.
I don't think that's kind of your generation, though.
Hey, but look, talk to me about your lip. What are you doing?
I'm giving kissy faces.
Okay. Is that glitter?
Yeah, that is glitter.
Very
That's
nice.
glitter lips.
All right, cool.
That was a lot of fun, but yeah.
Very good.
I
All right,
made
what's
that
going on here?
costume too. This is a shot before we started filming Frightmare Theater, the second half of season 5, and that coat is actually my favorite coat ever. It was given to me by my rock orchestra director in high school, and it is my conductor coat, and it is from. You ever heard of the place called Trash and Vaudeville?
No.
It's in New York City. It's like the toppest of top, like, rock and roll stores to go to for rock and roll clothing, right?
Cool.
Like, this is where Iggy Pop and Cyndi Lauper go.
Yeah.
So,
look at those stilettos, Miss Stiletto.
Yes.
Those are spike stilettos.
Yeah. I don't have those anymore. I paid $2 for those at a thrift store. Those awesome. They fell apart.
The spike fell off the stiletto?
No, the bottoms just fell off
Okay.
completely. Yeah.
With
but
a-
they worked for the show. So
They did, of course. With a spike stiletto, you could kill someone, couldn't you?
Yeah.
So you're.
I mean, a stiletto is technically a switchblade.
You are a killer.
Yeah.
All right. And so I like that one. Now, we have an action shot of you doing.
Yes, that's
Okay.
a lot of fun.
Okay.
That's not even the full shot. I should have gave y'all the full shot.
Now, do you have those spike stilettos still?
I do. Actually, I have them with me today, but they're not on.
Oh, okay. Now, okay. So was this your idea? I'm just sort of curious how it came about, or were you just kind of going crazy? And
I was just
came-
kind of going crazy, and he goes, "Okay, do another one of those kicks. It looks really cool." Okay. So
Well,
I
that's
started
a good
doing-
capture
and
right
then
there.
there's just like another one that like my leg almost goes straight up, but don't let that awesome badass picture fool you. I am not flexible at all.
Okay. All right. Well, this is what. So, Jason, leave that up for a minute. This is what this picture says to me. Don't fucking mess with me.
Right? That's a heel to the face,
No,
y'all.
that's a spike stiletto in your chin.
Right? There's another one I have that's like this, and like it looks like my high heel is right at somebody's face,
Mm-hmm.
ready to just go, BAM!
Could you just Photoshop a face in there?
Maybe. Maybe I could Photoshop a face in there.
Someone you don't like, or we don't like, or somebody.
Madonna.
Oh, okay. Not Cher.
Cher is God.
All right.
Sorry, Satan.
No, that's fine. No, that's totally fine.
You didn't say Cher was Satan. You said Cher was God.
Cher is God.
Hey, anyways, interesting shot. That's really cool. I like it. Now, all right, so those are your modeling shots, and Spike Stiletto is on Spydar TV.
Yes.
She hosts the matinee movie serials, which are on every single day.
Yes.
And a lot of it is sci-fi. It's all sci-fi. All those are sci-fi.
Yes.
Old, classic sci-fi
Some
movies.
of them are a little Western because and jungle because there's the Perils of Nyoka, which is a jungle serial. So you'll see Captain Stiletto out in the wildly jungles of the studio and fighting off those crazy bad lines.
I think one way that we really learn what life was like generations ago is through the movies.
I agree.
You see what normal life is like, assuming there's a normal scene in a sci-fi movie.
You know what's
But
even more strange to watch? Something really, really, really old, and actually a sci-fi. But this is like, oh, this is our prediction of what's going to have 50 years from now, and now it's 50 years from now, and it's like way different.
way different, yeah.
This is like nothing they expected.
So we don't have those flying cars yet.
No, we don't have the flying cars, and we probably have a lot better technology than the Rocket Man suit.
Yes, weren't we promised jetpacks by now?
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, like the Rocket Man jetpack. See, we should have that.
I mean, I feel like they do. It's just like we don't want to give these to people.
Yeah,
people
probably.
can't drive as it is. We
Yeah.
don't need a bunch of people flying around on jetpacks.
Yeah. Drunk
Crashing into-
flying, you guys.
You said they're watching Spike on Spydar TV, and a dude comes crashing through your ceiling.
Right.
And now
Spike on Spydar.
Stop watching Corpsepaint show while you're flying.
I want to tell you about another movie that I want you to check out, and it's called Headhunter.
Headhunter.
Yeah.
This isn't like the downrange one, right?
No, it's not. No, it isn't. But
Because that sounds like the downrange one too. Because he was aiming for
you're
everybody's
right.
heads,
He
and
was
I'm
going.
like,
Do you like that opening
down.
scene where there's a hole in the head and the camera scene is right through it?
I was like, dude.
It's like. To put it up this way. We want to see what your face looks like. There you go. Drink liquid death. There's horns sticking out the top. All right, look. Can you see it, Spike? Can you see yourself? That is good entertainment. No, really, you can borrow this and actually use it on Spydar TV.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can.
We probably could use something like that on our Frightmare Theater
There you go.
set.
Or you're welcome to take, let's see, this head right here. And I know you were eyeing Eddie
No,
back
he
there.
can-
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I keep eyeing Eddie, but this one's my buddy.
Yes, indeed. The dead baby.
There's so much to choose from. There just
Hey.
really is.
Oh, there we go.
Hey!
Look up.
Yeah.
I see a spider behind you. No, it's Spydar.
Hey.
Hey, look, now we are going to transition to Headhunter. Watch this one, Spike.
Okay, we're gonna
All
watch
right,
it.
and then I want your feedback. This one is a period piece. I really find it intriguing. Because you know, that's what I like.
Now watch it.
I always thought I could protect her. What took her from me is still out there. It's back. Vengeance is upon us.
They say vengeance, I say revenge. I love a revenge film, and he's trying to find the killers of his family.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of God of War, a little bit.
And you were telling me about that. All right, so you're a gamer.
Yes.
Is God of War a Viking game?
Actually, God of War is based on the character Kratos, or the guy Kratos. It's originally Greek mythology, and he has to go around and defeat like all these levels and gain all his powers, and then he has to defeat the god of war. And but there's three different there's actually three different versions of it, and or I think the fourth one just came out.
Is it setting a snowy forest like that movie, like that trailer?
The fourth one, the new one is. I haven't played that one yet, and that's because I have a PS3 and I'm so behind. I want a PS4 really bad,
Well, just look in the camera and say it.
All right. I want a PS4 really bad. If anybody wants to play God of War 4 with me,
reach out to our show at stiltdemon@gmail.com.
Hey!
You might get a donation.
You might get a donation. That'd be great. Yeah. Maybe a VR headset to go with it. We could ride together.
Hey, so cool. All right. So what do you think? That one is Headhunter.
I really like it. Like I said, I want to see it because it reminds me so much of the new version of the video game that I play so much.
But also with that music, with that soundtrack, how can you not be full of tension and suspense? I mean, that's what does it. That's what does it, right?
Yes, I'm a big soundtrack buff, actually.
Yeah?
My favorite.
Do you have it on vinyl?
No.
All right.
Not favorite soundtrack. Favorite composer is John Williams, and I know that's so cliche.
No.
But I'm a French horn player, so
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say John Carpenter.
No.
But John Williams. That's a great answer.
John Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Bum bum.
A fair amount of French horn with John Williams. The next one is called The Dark Within, and I want your feedback on this too. Hey, do you like my T-shirt? It is Satanic Panic. So Fangoria is releasing Satanic Panic in September nationwide. This is not the logo for it, but it just so happens that
it says Satanic Panic.
Yeah. So cool. The Dark Within is our last trailer. I want your feedback on, and this is the last one we've got today for our trailers. But this is The Dark Within, a new horror movie forthcoming.
Awesome.
Now open your eyes, Marcus. When did your parents go missing?
August 8th, 1991.
And what happened to them?
My best guess is they're dead.
This belongs to you. It's the key to your parents' cabin. Who knows? Maybe it will jog some of those memories you've got locked up so tight.
Marcus, what's going on?
Sarah, what are you doing here?
I can't be certain, but it would appear the experiment has attracted some kind of malevolent entity. Something evil, possibly not from our plane of existence.
This isn't me. I think I've done something terrible. I don't even know what's real or not anymore.
Marcus, talk to me.
I was a little boy and they just left me. What if I did something wrong?
You didn't take any of this, did you?
That could be the key to finding out what happened to them. What happened to me?
You're special, Marcus. You'll never forget that.
Who are you?
That one is about atmosphere. I like it too. We try and keep our viewers up to date on what's coming up on horror, and then you decide if you want to go check it out, right? Yes. Thank you, Spike. All right. Okay. Now, I think we covered all the bases. We want to make sure people are checking out matinee movie serials, MMS, right?
Yes.
And we also want to make sure people are checking out events upcoming at Gas Monkey.
Yes.
Because we love that venue, right?
Yes, we love Gas Monkey.
It's in Dallas, and it's fantastic. They're booking a lot of great stuff. Now, I'm not sure the first one. Just pop it up, Jason. I think it's Dead South or Decrepit Birth. So, yeah, the Dead South and the Hoot and Holler.
First time.
Yeah, so look. This show is Tuesday. Oh, that's in 2 days. Okay, that's in 2 days at Gas Monkey Live. The Dead South are a great kind of rebel country band. They're sort of Americana. And I find it very, very interesting. I think they're ex-members of metal bands, but now they kind of play sort of...
A lot more tamer music.
Yes, indeed. Definitely acoustic. The Dead South on Tuesday night. All right, Decrepit Birth is coming up this week. Now, that one is Friday of this week. And I Am Destruction, Estionics are opening. Those are 2 local metal bands.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, keep this on your calendar for this Friday. This Friday is August 2nd already. This Friday.
Holy crap.
Decrepit Birth. Gas Monkey Bar and Grill. All right.
Gas Monkey.
And a couple more. Texas Slaughter, of course. That's the following Friday. Born of Osiris, Cattle Decap, Carnifex. If you love death metal, if you love extreme death metal, you got to be at Texas Slaughter.
You better be at Texas Slaughter.
Texas Slaughter. Looks good, doesn't it?
To get slaughtered!
Now, this one, super thrilled about because our guests next week are a member or members of Bit Rot, who are opening up with Lana Del Rey's and Author and Punisher, opening for 3 Teeth Saturday, August 10th at Gas Monkey Bar and Grill.
Bit Rot, not Bit Riot, right?
Yeah.
Bit Rot.
Gotta correct it. I like it.
Gotta correct it.
I've seen Bit Rot before.
You're very good.
Yeah.
Very good. And they fit well with 3 Teeth, who have a new album out that I think is just fantastic. They play some aggressive dark wave industrial, and you know, combined with a lot of good guitar.
That sounds awesome. I'll have to check it out.
Yep, 3 Teeth.
3 Teeth.
3 Teeth.
It sounds like more teeth than they have in Alabama.
Now, come on. You're from Arkansas.
So I can say that.
Yes, you can. All right. Look, so leave this up for a moment, Jason. Big event that is produced by the Corpsepaint Show and co-presented by us, and that is the Typo Negative Tribute on Saturday, September 7th.
Go into that.
You better. It's All Hallows Eve, and opening for them War Pigs, which is an Ozzy and Black Sabbath tribute band. Both of those bands will be their first time playing in Dallas. And Midnight Murder Show, great local band, their first gig. Their first live on stage gig.
Really?
Yeah, Midnight Murder Show. This is their inaugural performance, opening for All Hallows Eve on September 7th.
And it's a free show. How can you beat that?
How
can you beat it?
It's a free show, Spike.
It is a free show.
And this, and a freak show. And so this is a kickoff to Halloween, would we say? All Hallows Eve?
Yeah.
Typo Negative Tribute, War Pigs, and Midnight Murder Show. So
yeah,
all 3 bands free at Gas Monkey Bar and Grill. Look at you right there. All right, so it says in the middle right here, more common. Now,
more common.
Okay, so how do I say it? And also, and that is Joel Stevens' company, right?
Yes.
Production company. All right, how do you say it?
Morkaman.
Okay.
Morkaman Productions.
All right. I noticed also if you go to that website, Morkaman, I think, you know, you can find all the same show information. Right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, you can. Absolutely.
Good. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much. All
Go
right.
do the things.
Yes. What we do on this show is the metal pose, the black metal pose.
What is that?
It's here's what it is. It's like this.
Is it this? No. I can't do that one right now. I'll do this one.
All right. And you have to hold the fruit in your hand. Hold it.
Laura can't.
Yes. And scream. Just like that. Like
Exactly.
Ronnie James Dio.
Ah, funny. Yes. I love Ronnie James Dio.
Hey, Jason is on our board. Thank you for covering for us, Jason, and covering all our mistakes and bringing up everything as we need it.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure.
Are you going to be watching Shark Week? Are you?
Of course I'm going to be watching.
Yes, starts today.
And all these horror movies.
Good.
I still don't know about the down one. The shot
Downrange. All right,
yeah,
you can leave that off. The newer movies are, Headhunter, but also Creepshow, and the one with the 5 in it. Yeah, that one's called Nightmare Cinema. Nightmare Cinema.
Oh, I'll call it 3 Teeth. Wait, no, that's the band.
Do you want to know how 3 Teeth got the name of their band? The lead singer has a human skull in his house.
And it has 3 teeth?
It only has 3 teeth.
Oh, that makes sense.
That is the name of the band. Now, you're not supposed to own human skulls, apparently. So don't let anyone know this. Okay? But that is the story.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have a horse skull.
It's probably okay to have a horse skull.
Yeah.
Is it in your house with numerous teeth?
Yes.
Is it sort of like that one? Grab that one right there.
No, it's much larger. Much larger. Than
Much
this.
larger, but and it's got plenty of teeth.
A friend of mine holds has a sanctuary.
I thought you were going to say satanic ritual.
No. Oh, you wish. You wish I would summon you.
We don't do exorcisms. We put the evil back in you. All right, so look. Tell me about the sanctuary.
Okay, so my friend has a sanctuary for horses down at Kaufman. And anyways, so as you know, taking care of horses who are sick and whatnot pass away, right?
Yes.
So anyways, she has a off in her cemetery, she has a bunch of skulls and stuff. So she gave me one. And one is like, okay, you know, what are the Budweiser horses called again?
Clydesdales?
Yes. So it's almost as big as a Clydesdale's skull.
Wow.
Like, it is massive. And then I have a pony's. And it's so tiny.
You have both these in your
In my
dungeon.
house. No,
I mean,
yeah,
your
well,
house.
well, actually, it's on my back porch.
Okay.
But I'm decorating them with flowers.
What does your back porch look over? Like a cemetery or?
No. It looks over the next apartment.
Oh, okay.
It's just how I'm hung up on the fence.
No, I'm totally with it.
Unless you want me to say the gates of hell. We
Now,
always say that too.
I want you to check out the Fangoria magazine. Pick this up where you can. And it is sold, you know where? In comic book stores, which is perfect because it's sort of like a graphic novel.
It is.
It's a great
I was
read.
looking at it earlier. It's really cool. I like the graphics in it. Because and some of them even show you about the behind the scenes of how
Makeup
like,
tutorials
makeup,
and
yeah, super cool.
It's like a manga. It is a great little book.
That guy's face looks like it's actually like rotting, but it's just like latex and stuff. I would think it's cool.
I think you want to see more downrange. Jason?
No.
Just kidding.
Don't make me cry. I will cry. Scream. I will now run out of here. Listen, my very first movie in a movie theater ever was actually Underworld.
Nice.
That's a good
Cool.
movie.
Yeah, I was 4 years old, and
Oh.
and my mom she was holding me, and I was screaming my bloody head off. But yeah, and now I have a thing for vampires.
See, that's perfect. You do.
I do have a thing.
Yes, you do.
I do.
All right, so 4 years old, you were screaming, probably made all the other patrons quite mad.
Right?
And your mom
Yeah,
was
well,
like,
yeah, when she brought me the thing, because she was originally going to take me to a cartoon, but
what happened?
yeah, but her boyfriend was like, no, I want to see the new Underworld. She'll be fine. It's just a vampire movie. Oh yeah, it's just a vampire movie.
So what do we learn from this little story? Are we that the things you scream about as a kid you later love in life?
Maybe.
I know.
I mean, I
think
didn't
that
really
happened.
have a daddy, and I kind of might have daddy issues.
Yeah, and so it's all vampire now.
It's all vampire.
There you go. These older distinguished vampires. They catch your fancy. There you go. You look great.
That's why I'm wearing the vampire coat.
You have a great red coat, and it matches your horns up there.
My horns. For when the day my vampire decides to sire me, and I could become a demon of hell also.
Well, we have connections.
Yeah?
This is the Corpsepaint show.
Yeah.
I'm effing Satan.
I know.
He knows people. He knows
Yes.
people.
He knows people.
Hey,
He
look.
is people.
There it is
Hey,
right
look,
there.
it's us again. Look. Hi, you guys.
Now, quick review. This is a quiz for you. What movie did we talk about that is coming out that is produced by Fangoria in September?
Satanic Panic.
Now, I was lucky enough to see Satanic Panic at a film festival screening. Very good, hilarious, and scary. So it is a
Hilarious
horror.
and scary?
Yeah, horror comedy. Stars Rebecca Romaine and a lot of other great
I
actresses
love horror
and
comedies.
actors.
That's my favorite.
And yes, there is a wild ritualistic orgy scene at the end that is
yes.
well, it's sort of filmed in a fuzzy way, so it's not like you see tons of nudity or anything, but still a very, very, very fun movie.
Sounds fun to me.
We're going to keep talking about it on this show because I'm super thrilled about a movie called Satanic Panic, as you know.
Yes. Because he might be Satan.
There it is. Panic over the satanic issues. Now, when
Satanic mechanic.
just like that.
Sweet transvestite.
When you get thirsty, Spike,
You know
what
what?
do you reach for?
A can of liquid death.
That's right. And are you all right over there?
I died.
All right. So
I
look,
grabbed the liquid death. Didn't you see this cartoon dude just come in here and like chop my head off?
I did.
Yeah.
We can edit that in. I'm sure.
Oh, let's do it.
I need Joel's help, maybe, but I'll reach out to
Oh.
him. So, look, here's the thing: to have the opportunity to reach out and grab a liquid death, you've actually got to order it online.
Really?
Do it from Amazon.
Okay.
It's about $21 for a 12
You can't like
pack.
buy this at Walmart or anything?
No. You got to order it from their website or at Amazon. Yeah.
Well, thank God I have Amazon Prime.
You do, and so just order it there, and they'll ship it right to your house.
Well, let's get that.
Do it.
Do it. I'm gonna do it right now.
Do it. Go to Amazon Prime, and also tell us what movies pop up that they recommend you watch.
What
I'm curious to see.
Amazon.
I'm curious to see if there really are the sci-fi ones. This is a test, Jason. We'll see what she really watches.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of it here.
I bet it's a lot of I don't know. It's,
you know what's
Cher movies.
You know what's up? Actually, I really liked this show, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Is she in that?
No, Cher's not in that.
Okay, forgive me.
No, Cher's not in any TV shows that I'm aware of,
It's a
except
TV
the old show, as you guys know, Sonny and Cher, and the Cher show. But
I got you, babe.
yeah.
Look, my point is,
Nah.
what is that show? Is it a TV show?
Yes.
The Marvelous Miss Mayville?
The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It's about a 50s housewife whose husband leaves her, and her husband was originally trying to become a comedian, and he sucks balls, like just sucks. And he's like he copies off of other comedians, and anyways. So after he's done left her, she got really, really fucked up one night and then goes into the same comedy bar. And then next thing you know, she's on there giving this comedy skit, and it's to die for hilarious. I mean, because it's based in the 50s.
Better than her husband.
Yeah, way. Like, she seems more like the comedians from today because of the way she, like, talks. I mean, because it is a show from today. But
all right,
it's a Jewish 50s housewife. Just rambling
kind
on
of a
about
spoof, but it's filmed in. It's a recent production.
Yes, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and it's won a couple Emmys or some shit.
Look, interesting, very cool. So you know the way that we have first-run movies, we have first-rate movies, and then we have the B movies that you and I dwell in, right?
Yes.
So you were talking about comedy that. You know, the guy sucks balls. He's not good, as you put it, right? And so in comedy, couldn't we have B comedy? Where I could be a B comedian because I tell horrible jokes. Maybe you call them, I don't know, B jokes or whatever. No. So if we do B, if we're going to do B, let's expand B to other genres, not just film.
I think they call that open mic night.
And so, like, all right, let's think about this.
Where some stranger walks in, let me tell you my funny story of where I killed a raccoon on my 3rd birthday.
And then ends up being not really that funny.
You're just horrified, and you're like,
horrified.
okay.
See, I think a lot of people would qualify to be B drivers because I consider myself an A driver, but I see a lot of B quality drivers out there. Don't you? Maybe.
Yeah, I just called them Texans.
Okay, perfect.
Because I'm from Arkansas. But yeah, just don't ask me for parking advice, though.
All right, good. So you're a B parker.
Yeah.
Very good. So
yeah, but that's why I have a tiny car.
Me too. There you go. You can park it easier.
Tiny Italian little car. You park it almost anywhere you want.
Well, I saw it in the parking lot. What is it? A
Fiat.
Fiat. Nice. Yeah.
Little blue Italian bus.
I have a truck and I can park it anywhere I want. So,
yeah, you do. Even up on the curb
in a field.
The voice you hear is from Jason. We should put the camera on you. People want to see you, man.
Yeah, we should put the
and
camera
your
on you
fresh
sometime.
haircut, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm
there
all stylish now.
Look at this guy over here.
Look. What?
Fabulous. So fabulous.
Oh, it's me. Okay. Yeah. Hi. Hi, people.
Thank you for helping us, man. Now, let's review. Have we covered everything that was in the agenda, Jason? I think we have.
We have.
All right. It's Sunday. We want to have fun with you here every single week at 6 p.m. Central Time. Thank you to our co-host / guest.
Thank you very much.
Well, let's clarify.
A blast.
Guest co-host.
Guest co-host. Thank you.
/ guest. You were co-host and guest this week. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
And and definitely we want to check you out further on MMS, which is Matinee Movie Serials,
Please
and
do.
Frightmare Theater.
And hopefully I can give you guys a shout out on my next season.
Oh, yeah, great. Yeah, just say something about Corpsepaint Show. And then stay up with me regarding things coming up at Gas Monkey. There will be some new fun announcements coming up.
Better watch out.
And we ask you to support this show, support Liquid Death, and support Fangoria Magazine.
Liquid Death.
And don't forget Little Spark Films.
It murders your thirst.
It does.
It does.
On corpsepaint.net, which is our fancy little website created by Little Spark Film, corpsepaint.net, you can donate money to this show, and we appreciate it when that happens because we pay for the studio out of our pocket. So there is a sponsor, Corpse Paint, on the far right tab, and you can actually just donate right there on PayPal to us. I appeal to you, please, to consider this, and it does assist this show to keep rolling forward and bringing people like SPYKE STYLETTO. You can grab that baby doll and show it to the camera.
Is it a demon baby? It's a... I almost... Okay, so I'm a really big dork.
Okay. Put the face forward. We want to see it.
I honestly thought it was a Klingon baby.
It sort of is. But does it have the upside down cross?
Dick. Oh!
Thank you to SPYKE STYLETTO. Thank you to Jason. And thank you to our normal co-host, Janie Slash. Will be back next week.
Hell yeah.
She was taking a week off. And we also say thank you to you guys, man, for watching. And this is what it's really all about. Share the information about our horror movies, our horror show, our sci-fi host over here to my left. And thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jason.
I almost booped Satan on the nose. He did not allow it.
We want you to elevate your life by going underground. By that we mean supporting independent art, independent music, independent print, independent movies.